All right, what is going on, Team Prime? I am live. Let's see who's on. Who will join me? Davey Alvarado, what's up? And the more people going to join. I'll sit and wait patiently for more people. Because talking to one person is just going to be weird. Yeah. Yep, just gonna wait on more people. More people. More people. Come on, people. Y'all can see I'm live. And no one else is really on that I'm aware of, I'm hoping. Is anyone else alive? No, no one else is live. Okay. There's 3 watching. That's good. No one else that I can see is live. Okay. Yeah, I know you're here, Davey. I'm waiting for more people to show up, though. Because I want to interact with everybody. More people need to join. Well, I guess when they join, they join. Alright, let's get into some speculation. I guess. We are going to be talking, well, I'm going to be talking about today the Transformers Generations Siege line. We have to get used to it at some point. We're not going to keep calling it War for Cybertron the entire toy line. That's the title of the trilogy. The main the title of the chapter is Siege. So we have to start calling it Transformers Siege. I've already started to get used to calling it Siege. So, mainly what I'm going to be covering is the 5 empty spaces from Wave 1. Fallen Ender, what is up? Like I said, we're going to just cover what I think the last 5 figures are within the first wave. You know, let me pull up the list that I've got thus far. I'm not going to screen share it with you guys, but I'm just going to pull it up. Of all the confirmed figures so far. Bone Crusher, what's up? Okay, so far within the entire Siege line, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. When are the figures coming out? According to leaked listings, about right around Christmas time. That's when we're going to start seeing them, right around Christmas. But yeah, we've got 14 confirmed figures for the entire Siege line. And 4 of those figures aren't even in Wave 1. So let's start let's confirm all the figures we are aware about at this point. The Battle, Race Car, and Rescue Patrol Micromaster sets, which are Flak and Big Shot. They are the battle set. The Race Car is Swindler and Road Handler, and the Rescue set is why do I keep forgetting the name of these two? Like, I always forget the name of the last set of Micromasters. What are their freaking names? Red Heat and Stakeout. That's their names. They are the Rescue Patrol set. The two Battle Masters are Fire Drive and Lionizer. Deluxes for Wave 1, Hound, Sideswipe, and Cog. Deluxes for Wave 2, Chromia and Ironhide. And we also were confirmed Deluxes for Mirage and Impactor, since they were the fan vote figures for this year. Voyagers, Optimus Prime, and Leader, Ultra Magnus. So right off the bat, so far in the line, we've already got 7 confirmed Deluxes. Now let's try to fill in some of the blanks for Wave 1, the last 5 blank spaces. Yesterday, via Sabertron.com, they showed off a further proof that we are going to get a Megatron and a Starscream for the Siege line. Because Megatron and Starscream had a product number that co-aligned with the figure. The Siege line has a set amount of numbers. For instance, Sideswipe is E3520 or E3520. Cog is E3536. Hound is E3537. Ironhide is E3538. Prowl is E3540. Which leads me to believe that Ironhide and Prowl will kick off the Wave 2 Deluxes. Voyager Optimus Prime, E3541. Megatron, E3543. And Starscream, E3544. We are missing E3542. So he's not in those listings. What could that other Voyager class figure be? And I looked at the other ones for Thundercracker and Springer. They don't match up to Wave 1 figures. So what's going to be that? From what it sounded like, Megatron and Starscream are going to be Wave 2 figures. Meaning we will see them at New York Comic Con later this fall. As for who might be the last Deluxe of Wave 1, that's where you got to start thinking. Either it's going to end up being a Decepticon or it's going to be an Autobot. So far, the first wave is heavy on Autobots. So that got me thinking, what if the last 5 figures of the first wave are Decepticons? Like, we've gotten so many Autobots now within this first wave alone. Like I said, we've got the Battle Master Autobots, the Target Master, or the Micromaster Autobots, Cog, Hound, Sideswipe, Optimus, and Magnus. So far, we've only got 1 Decepticon confirmed for the entire toy line, and that's Impactor. Impactor is the only confirmed Decepticon right now for the entire toy line. So let me know what you guys think. Like, my guess is that the other 2 Battle Masters for the first wave. Oh, I hope we get a Leader Star Saber, because he could share the same kind of gimmick Ultra Magnus has. But my guess for the other two Battle Masters is maybe Cups, Target Master, Recoil, and maybe Trigger Happy's Target Master Blowpipe. Maybe. As for who else could be with sides or the deluxes, we're not going to get a full wave of Autobots. That's not going to happen. We have to sparse it out with some Decepticons. Even though we always have to sparse out Decepticons. My guess is it's going to be maybe... Well, it's not going to be Spinister, Needlenose, or the guys that were in the votes, because I doubt it. It might be... At deluxe scale, who can you really get? I don't know. There aren't many Decepticons you can get at deluxe scale. What do you guys think? What Decepticon could this be? We really don't got a lot of anymore. We don't really have a lot more deluxe Decepticons to go through. We've got all the Target Masters and the Headmasters, except for 8-Face and Snapdragon. Those guys are Voyagers. Maybe it's a Nightbird Shadow. I don't know. I really can't think about it. What kind of female or what kind of deluxe Decepticon can we even get? I'm trying to think of what Decepticon, but I can't really think of any. Because all of Megatron's main Decepticons have been filled out in Voyager form. It's not Starscream because we're not getting any deluxe Seekers anymore. All the Seekers are now permanently Voyagers. I can't really think of any. What? I need to go look at all the G1 Decepticons so I can get an idea of what maybe we can look into seeing. We've got all the combiners for Megatron's crew. And we're not going to get a deluxe Soundwave. You guys aren't really saying much interactive, so please interact with me. I really can't put any... Maybe it's... I'm looking at all the G1 Decepticons and I'm trying to think of who it could be. There's not a lot of Decepticons, so... And we're going back to the War for Cybertron, so we gotta look at all the Decepticons from the G1 cartoon. I'm gonna say Reflector. Maybe. Yeah, for now, I'm just gonna say Reflector. I don't know. There's not really any Decepticons that I can think of that would fit in that slot for a Cybertronian mode Decepticon at deluxe scale. Let's move on to Voyager. Because Deluxe is hurting my brain. Maybe the Voyager Decepticon is... It's not Megatron or Starscream, so it might be Thundercracker or Skywarp. Or Soundwave. Or Shockwave. Well, that listing for Shockwave was for leader class, so... Who knows? We might get a leader class Shockwave. Either for the movie line or for this line. What do you guys think? Because I got nothing for that one. As for leader class, yeah, I could definitely see Star Saber, but there's got to be maybe... Let's see. Power... No, we didn't get a single Decepticon leader for Power of the Primes. What leader cons did we get for Titan Storm? We got Soundwave, Black Shadow, Overlord, and Six Shot. Final Wars, we got Megatron and the Seekers. Leader class. What Decepticon would fit leader? Tidal Wave. Maybe Cyclonus? Maybe? A non-combiner Cyclonus? Also, I was watching more panel videos from San Diego Comic-Con, people interviewing John Wart and all that. And the more and more I looked at it, the more I think we might get, or there's a possibility that this year's Titan class figure is going to be Omega Supreme. There's quite a few things that give it away to make it Omega Supreme. Because in an interview, somebody asked what if they were going to make Omega, what scale would he be? They said the same size as Devastator. They already confirmed 1, his scale. 2, they also brought up in the interview that if we were going to get Omega Supreme, his involvement would have to be necessary. How would they fight off Decepticons and how would they get off world? How did they get off world in the G1 cartoon? The Ark. And animated, the Ark. Which means Omega Supreme in this line might be a Titan class version of the Ark. Which I will love. Yeah, it's not G1 Omega Supreme that turns into the rocket shuttle and tracks and carrier. I don't care. If it's a G1 Omega Supreme that turns into the Ark, that would be awesome. I would buy that figure in a heartbeat. Since Hasbro is already referencing 2001 Robots in Disguise, why not reference animated by doing Omega Supreme? So that has got to be a thing. Are the more people keep leaving? People need to quit leaving and stay. Well, I want to interact with everybody. But yes, and then Wave 2 figures are Chromia and Ironhide. So, and what it's sounding like and what it's looking like probably will be a Wave 2 Deluxe, and maybe there will be a Sideswipe repaint in Wave 3 to be Red Alert. Because Red Alert will be coming. We already got that confirmed a little while back, well, after we saw the handout posters at Comic-Con. That Red Alert will be a repaint of Sideswipe. So that should be really interesting to see when it comes out. What else? Mirage and Impactor will be at a later date wave. On my list, I have them set up as Wave 3 because that's when I'm going to assume they come out. Because Optimus hit retail at Wave 3, like the end of the first year of toys. We'll just have to really wait and see. But I do have a theory in mind. What if the repaint for this Leader Ultra Magnus mold is Jinrai, or a new Power Master Optimus Prime figure? Like, I can see them retooling the cab into a more G1 Power Master Optimus Prime cab mode, or leave it as is and make it more of a Cybertronian G1 Power Master Optimus Prime. But they can so retool it into Power Master Prime. They've already got the robot mode aesthetics for it, so that would work. That's what I think about the Leader reuse for later. Because they have to reuse the mold at some point. Retool it into Jinrai. Man, I'm going to love referring to that thing as Jinrai. I'm trying to refer to it as Power Master Optimus Prime. Another speculation I want to go over. Ironhide has to be repainted and slightly remolded into Ratchet. It has to happen. Hasbro can't not give us Ratchet again. We haven't had a good deluxe Ratchet for the G1 line since Classics. Classics! It's been roughly a decade since we last got a Generations Ratchet. I'm not talking about movie Generations Ratchet. I mean a full-on G1 Ratchet. We haven't got one in a decade. Every now and then we'll get a repaint of the Classics one. But I'm tired of getting the Classics Ratchet. I want to see Ratchet come full front again. The last one we got released officially was during the Unite Warriors line with the Lynx Master figure. That was the last figure of Ratchet. Which makes me somewhat sad. Because I know I'm going to try and get that combiner at TFCon later this year. And the minute I even see a third party announcing, or see Hasbro announce a new Siege Ratchet figure or something like that, I know I'm not going to want anything to do with the combiner one. I don't know why, when that's his Earth mode. But Ratchet's going to come back. Like, Ratchet really has to come back to the toy line. He's kind of got his face stuck in the movies right now. But then again, so does Optimus and Bumblebee, but yet you see Prime is in the all the lines, so another figure or character I kind of want to see in this line is Windblade. I think it's time again for a new Generations Windblade figure. Because let's face it, the Thrilling 31 was pretty good, although it had some stability issues. The RID one, really good. Again, some stability issues and paint lack of. And then the one that we got for Titan's Return. That was a bulky wind blade. So maybe if they take the engineering of the two wind blades prior to the Titan's Return one and kind of merge it into one, maybe they can get a brand new generation's wind blade and give her a Cybertronian jet mode. Like, I would love to have I would love to see what Windblade's jet mode would look like on Cybertron. Maybe what she has in the I don't know. I think her jet mode from the Thrilling 30 figure is a Cybertronian alt mode, but I've got no idea. I have got absolutely no idea. But I do think it's time for a new figure for Windblade. She didn't get one last year in Power of the Primes, which is quite surprising because, like Hot Rod and Optimus, they kept pushing her from line to line to line to line. But yeah, it's time for a new one. Maybe a more Cybertronian alt mode. I'll just have to really wait and see. TFN page. Didn't expect you to join. Just speculating. I'm trying to figure out what could be the last deluxe for Wave 1, the last Voyager, and the last leader for Wave 1. So far, I've got nothing, aside from maybe... I can't think of a single deluxe Decepticon that could be updated for a more Cybertronian alt mode. I got not a thing. Rodimus, the Prime, not great. Got it for half. Cool. Aside from my Target, I can't find leaders anywhere. Target is like the only place I can go to get a leader class figure. Well, yeah, maybe they'll do Smokescreen and Blue Streak. Okay, if they do Prowl, Smokescreen is going to be the more recognizable one to get, and then they're going to make Blue Streak an exclusive again. Would it be blue or silver? Now that you got me thinking about that. Would he be blue or silver? Well, being that if Swoop went with the cartoon colors, maybe Blue Streak will go with the cartoon colors? Because his blue kind of came from Diaclone, so... Yeah, I know they're doing Prowl. I know. I've got the image. I'm just... Yeah. Blue Streak would be more the silver and the black that he was in the cartoon. Because Swoop got to have the blue instead of the red. So I'm gonna put my money on Blue Streak having the silver. Or the black and the black and the silver. Yeah, and I do think Prowl is going to be a Wave 2 figure. It still doesn't help me what Decepticons they could be releasing. Because they're doing Megatron and the Seekers, but all of them are at Voyager. With one Deluxe, we'll have one other Con at least, and one other Micromaster set. Yeah. This is gonna be the most expensive Generations line we've had in recent years. Ooh, yeah, that'd be cool. But who are they gonna do as deluxes for Decepticons? The only things, or the only bots I can think of are Slipstream, Nightbird, what's his name? I forget his name. I forget. Oh well. They might do a leader Cyclonus, maybe. Since they're doing more scale accurate figures this time around. And in the cartoon, Magnus and Cyclonus were about the same height. Actually, yeah, I gotta put that scale into perspective. That I can agree with on that. Yeah, Swoop has his tabs are in leg mode. His leg tabs on my copy are bad, and so are my brother's. Yeah. The only way, if we get Nightstick, then we gotta see Cyclonus at some point. I want to see all the Target Masters from G1. I want to see Recoil, Haywire, Blowpipe, Aimless, Caliburst.
You want it?
Do
a video?
Yes, now go away.
You want what?
Okay, go away.
Mom wants
okay,
now.
I will go. Go away.
No, you won't. You'll finish your video and then you'll
go. Go away.
You're going to go downstairs.
Try
not to get you demonetized. Oh, wait, you're not even monetized.
Goodbye, Joe.
Mom wants you.
And I will go. Goodbye.
Not after your video now.
I don't.
Miss me. That's all you ever do, live streams. You're never doing
Cyclonus. Yeah, this is one from Combiner Wars.
Comment, do more videos. Not live streams.
Go away, Joe.
Get me demonetized. Demonetized.
I've already been demonetized. Yeah, but I want to see the rest of the G1 Target Masters.
Get demonetized.
Because Trigger Happy needs his, and I'm not buying the Takara Trigger Happy.
Go downstairs. Downstairs.
If you don't go away, child.
Downstairs. Oh, have you told him to subscribe and like? I'm saying that because I saw...
Archivist, what's up? I'm being summoned downstairs. And my annoying brother is being a butt.
I am so annoying. Go subscribe.
Yeah, I really hope we do get all the G1 Target Masters.
Subscribe to my channel.
Yeah, there was... Okay, I gotta do them all. Fire Drive, Haywire, Recoil, Caliburst, Aimless, Blowpipe, Nightstick, Fracas.
Go subscribe to L1
Pinpoint. Yeah. Well, I'll be right back, you guys. You just conversate with yourselves in the live chat.
My bad.
No, not your bad. You can see it right. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Oh, it can get a lot worse. Yeah, living with siblings, living with three is a nightmare. I don't want to end the stream, but I kind of have to. Okay, in about tomorrow night, around 8 to 9-ish, I'll do another live stream for speculation because I've got stuff to do downstairs now, so I really don't want to end it, but I kind of have to. Thank you guys for joining the stream, and sorry for all that noise. Siblings, you know how it can be. I can't live in a storage locker, unfortunately. I will see you guys later.